Hello everyone, welcome to Twin Flames Universe. My name is Daniel.
And I'm Cristina.
And we are true twin flames in Harmonious Union. We're here to bring you today's Twin Flame Union energy card reading. This will be a reading over the collective consciousness, and the twin flame energies to see what's going on right now. So let's get started.
Yeah, so the deck we're using today is Oracle of the Seven Energies by Colette Baron-Reid. Okay, so
we've already pre-shuffled the deck, so
yes.
We'll go ahead and get started.
Yeah. So I like to see the card at the bottom of the deck as the underlying energy of the reading. And that card is card number 1, Earth Magic. Here we go.
It's a little bright, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is, there we go. You can see a woman's feet stepping on the earth. So this card is all about grounding. And so the underlying energy of this whole reading is grounding. Grounding your energy. Like, what does it mean to ground your energy?
It really means to center your energy and focus it, and to not allow it to, don't leak your energy. It's like keeping it grounded, keeping it focused, and it really keeps you in a place of peace.
Yes.
Like bringing your consciousness to a place of peace is really what grounding is.
Right. And then whenever you're calling in a lot of new energy, it's really important to ground that new energy. And so you're always like kind of in this cycle of bringing in new energy and grounding it so that you're expanding your foundation from a place of peace rather than stretching really tall without deep roots.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Without, during your journey, as you expand, you want to remain grounded as much as possible. Otherwise, you will feel like depleted energetically or drained sometimes. So, yeah, this feels good. It feels like it'll be a very grounded reading, and it feels like the twin flames are moving into peace.
Right.
Grounding.
So I think what we can look forward to are actually big shifts on the way.
Yeah, that's what it feels like.
If you're being called to ground, it's because you are calling in a lot of new energy. And you need to bring yourself into peace so that you can receive it. So lots to look forward to with that. So let's get started. So the current energy of the Twin Flame Collective is Into Me I See. So that's intimacy, right?
I like that. I never got that.
Yeah, and so if you're calling for deeper intimacy in your twin flame union, you are calling for a deeper relationship with yourself. So deeper communication with yourself, a lot more openness and vulnerability. And so as a central theme of the union, the collective energy, what I'm feeling is that there's going to be a lot of places where you're going to be called to be vulnerable, right? Whenever you are presented with, whenever you're presented with like gifts or like lessons from the universe, it always comes in the form of, like a lesson for you to learn, right? That's always, whenever you're deepening in love, it usually presents itself as a lesson to be learned, as a space that's, you're being shown a place that's like calling for deeper love. And so, as we're deepening into intimacy, we're going to be called to look at these places within ourselves that we usually don't look at. And open up to being more vulnerable and letting the light in there and recognizing that there's no need to hide in any of these places. It's okay to be who you really are.
Right, and what's coming up for me is pretty much exactly that with intimacy. I feel like it's moving into a space of deeper commitment to yourself and really deepening a relationship, a more intimate relationship through vulnerability. It's exactly what I feel,
Great. So the collective, the Divine Feminine Collective, the current energy or block that she's moving through is exposed and revealed. So this is an eye, and then it has like a nude person in the fetal position in the center of the eye. And so what I really feel about that is like
feel like
vulnerability, right? And like finding comfort in vulnerability, and really allowing yourself to be like exposed in a way, but not in a dangerous way, but in a way where you are authentic and allowing the light into these places that maybe at some point you were hiding.
Right, exactly. That's what one thing that I wanted to make clear is when we say being vulnerable, it doesn't mean like unsafe. It means authenticity.
Yes.
It means allowing yourself to feel safe, like within yourself, to be yourself and express yourself openly.
Right, emotional honesty.
Yeah. Yeah, good.
Yeah. And so as the divine feminine moves through this block energy, we are stepping into it is what it is. And so this is a card of acceptance. It is what it is. This just feels like, yeah. So what I feel like the energy that the divine feminine collective is moving through is like not being afraid to see these parts of yourself that you are afraid of, or like hide from other people. And you are accepting yourself for who you really are as you move through these blocks. And that's really empowering, because, you know, these aspects of yourself that oftentimes that you're most afraid of are actually, you know, your strengths once you heal your upsets behind them, right?
Yeah, what I feel is like emotional vulnerability also means that like going into those uncomfortable places and those uncomfortable feelings. And what I feel with the it is what it is card is that how you feel it is what it is. You're not a bad person because you have these feelings. It's safe to like explore these feelings. But it's not, these feelings are not they're not who you are, right, in your core. And it's safe to explore them so you can move through them,
right,
and heal them to expand and
exactly.
deepen love.
So let's take a look at the divine masculine collective and see how the divine masculine is mirroring the divine feminine. Okay, so the divine masculine block that he is working through, the challenge presented to him, is divine matrix. Yeah. And so what do you get from this card?
It feels like to me like the word that is coming up to me is like complexity. And I feel like the divine masculine is learning to go deeper into his consciousness. It feels like the divine masculine is moving into more subtle energies or more subtle patterns or more subtle blocks inside of his consciousness, moving into deeper places to unlock maybe deeper issues that need to be healed.
Right. Yeah, and what I'm like the phrase that comes to mind for me is like woven into the divine matrix. Like I think what I'm feeling is, excuse me, and there's a lot of like flowers around the center, and like the card is basically like a wispy head, and then like inside the head there's like a swirling like vortex. What I feel like is it's like how nature comes together, how nature is woven together. I think it's like the divine masculine is finding his place within the divine matrix. Learning who he is, feeling into his divine self. And there's going to be challenges associated with that, right? Because we learn through contrast most of the time, right? And so he's feeling into all these places where maybe he feels like he doesn't fit in. He doesn't know what his place in the divine matrix is, and he's getting really clear on that. That's what he's being urged to move through right now.
Clarity. Yeah, that's what I feel.
Calling in his true self and his true place in the world. As he moves through that, the energy he's stepping into is seeing beyond. And we've got like a repeat of that like vortex space in the third eye. And so, what like clearly comes to me is bigger picture. Yeah,
this energy feels a lot more expanded. Like this energy in Divine Matrix feels like seeking clarity, and it feels not closed, but like compressed in a way, and this feels a lot more open.
Right. And so how would you say that the Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine are mirroring each other with these cards?
Well, it's about intimacy.
Yeah.
Like both of them are mirroring intimacy with themselves. It's a little bit more obvious with the Divine Feminine, but the Divine Masculine is also going inward, and it's about like feeling these deeper feelings, self-acceptance, and allowing these feelings to be okay. It's okay to feel these feelings. You don't have to be these feelings if they're bad or anything. You just have to move through them, and that's okay, and love yourself there.
Yeah, and it's okay to explore.
Yeah, explore.
Right. So as they resolve these blocks, the resolution energy for the collective, the union collective, is spirit of gratitude. Sorry. Here we go. It is a teacup with a flower over it.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it a little further back.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So spirit of gratitude. And so, what I feel, it's just like when you realize who you really are, you will feel grateful for everything that has happened that has helped you get there. Because it's such a relief to step into who you really are and to step into a deeper layer of that truth that's basically what the collective is moving into, is just deeper peace and just like the natural gratitude that you feel as you claim that peace.
Yeah, what's coming up I'm getting is the phrase hindsight is 20/20, where while you're moving through something, you may not understand what's happening, but it's safe to move through it. And as you pass through it, you look back, right, and things are clear.
Exactly.
It's like things are 100% clear, and you're like, oh, I understand now why I needed to go through that. And it's about the gratitude that comes with the entire process and the journey of clearing that and growing.
Right. Yeah. So all in all, it feels like a really expansive energy, which... That's why the underlying energy is earth magic, ground. Because in order to move through such an expansive energy in a place of peace, you must remain grounded.
All right. Well, we hope that you enjoyed this reading. We enjoyed doing it for you. If you want future content, future readings, future videos, click like and subscribe to this channel for more videos to come in the future. Again, I am Daniel.
I'm Cristina.
And we are Twin Flames in Harmonious Union. We also do coaching, and if you're interested in working with us, you can check out the links below. And thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.